Alright, what's up everybody? Afflicted Gamer here, and welcome back to Vigor. So first off, before I dive into all of the details from the current dev stream that took place today over on twitch.tv/Vigor the Game, and today is Wednesday, October the 27th, 2021. So as you could maybe tell by my voice, I am a tad sick. I was gone to the Fan Expo here in Canada. One of my absolute closest friends flew down from Vancouver, BC to Toronto. For those of you that know a little bit about Canada. And yeah, so I didn't have the time, hanging out with him and the traveling back and forth to the expo. It was raining a bit, so I think that's why I sound like this. I'm a little bit under the weather. My apologies. But things should go back to normal now. We'll be able to cover the dev streams and get some encounters in, gameplay for you guys, and so on. So, yeah, my apologies. I did put up a community post, but it was a little bit late, and I meant to put one up on Twitter, but at the same time, I thought, well, it's done now. I wish I could have done it sooner. My apologies. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. There's really cool stuff for Season 10. We will be getting a new map, but the thing is, for now, it will only be a shootout map. The reason for this is that they weren't happy with how the map played in terms of encounters. Didn't feel right, they need to make some adjustments and so on. But that's what they did also with the encounter map, or the island map there. Sorry, not encounter, elimination. Again, my bad. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick here. So it will eventually come as a regular playable map. I have to say, watching the dev stream, oh man, the map is called the Dam. It's actually accurate to a place out there in Norway, where the game takes place and everything. It looks fantastic. It's a close quarters map. It's going to play and feel completely different from the others. I'm so excited to try it. And when you come up here to the board, when Season 10 drops, you see there is Sagebrook up top there. Down here, we've got, of course, the one for shootout and elimination. There will be a separate little tab for the new map. They're not going to put, I'm just going to call it Sawmill, okay? Sawmill and the Dam as a bit of a rotation. So a couple matches you'll get Sawmill, some you'll get the new map. It might make the queue times a little bit longer, but for those of you that are kind of burnt out of Sawmill, you can play on the new map as much as you want. They are bringing out a flashbang and a brand new special issue assault rifle, which is something I've been asking for a while, and I couldn't be happier. The new assault rifle is called the L85A1. It does actually have a scope on it, just like the H-bar and SG1, of course, iron sights as well. It looks and sounds incredible. Same thing with the flashbang. Somebody did ask a question, will there be an indicator when you flash another player? Like typically there is in a lot of other games, but the team said they debated that and decided to say and go with no. If you flashbang someone and then you see that they've kind of just stopped dead in their tracks, or they're looking, all over the place or in the wrong way, they're not firing at you, that's pretty much your indicator that yes, you have flashed someone. Can you flash yourself? Oh yes. And it's very bright. Even just watching the dev stream, I was like, wow. So, but maybe it was just watching on the phone. Maybe it won't be too bad in game. So I think that that's great. They're also going to be using super sampling. For those of you that don't know what that is, simply put, it just brings up the visual quality of the game, gets rid of a lot of blurriness, and makes everything looks very clean and smooth. Now, here on PS5 and Xbox Series S and X, we have 60 FPS and everything looks pretty amazing as is. In my opinion, it's going to look even better. Now, for those of you that aren't on next gen, don't worry, this applies to you as well, unless you are on the base PS4 and the base Xbox One and the Xbox One S. So if you have an Xbox One X or a PlayStation 4 Pro, you will get the super sampling as well, and the game should look and feel a lot smoother to you. They're going to do a recoil change, and they're starting that kind of test phase with the L85. And I'm going to kind of try to replicate what they did here at the shooting range. So Yohani was there today, did a great job explaining this. So usually when you're aiming down sights with a scope, kind of can bounce a little bit to the left or to the right. They don't like that. They want to make it a little bit more realistic, so it'll kind of go vertical, a little bit up and down here, and keep everything as it should be, as if you were shooting in real life. So the L85 will be the first weapon to have that change, and according to feedback and all of that from the community, we'll see what they do with the rest of the guns. So it'll make them a lot easier to use. They want to make the guns feel a little bit more realistic. They know that the recoil pattern really isn't for a lot of the weapons, so now that'll be a nice change. The ready up sound when you're in an encounter, and if you're on PlayStation, of course, you pull down triangle, Y on Xbox, I think it's X on Switch. You ready up, you hear that ding sound. Well, now you don't have to hear all of the other players ready up ding sound as well. I don't know why they changed that. I guess it bothered a lot of people, but yeah, now you don't have to worry about listening to other people ready up. In terms of the flashbangs, again, they will be purple issue, so you can bring 3 of them into an encounter. Grenades, you can only bring 2 because they are special issue, so yeah, it's nice you'll be able to bring in 3. Lobby boost. If you're the person to boost the lobby the most, you'll have some sort of a special animation. I didn't get a chance to see that. Yohani did boost the lobby a lot, but so did the other partners that were in the shootout map with him during the dev stream today. So I don't know what it looks like to explain it to you. So go ahead and just boost the lobby and find out for yourself. I'm going to try that on my end, and you'll probably see it in one of the videos coming up soon. Next, they changed going prone. Now, I don't know what's really wrong with this, but yeah, they made some adjustments. Again, keep in line with more realism, and it should feel a lot smoother, especially when aiming a weapon. So yeah, we'll see what that's like. I didn't get a chance to see that either to kind of explain it. It's just something that they were talking about. But again, most likely in one of the other partners' videos, like Christopher Beast, that guy Brian Evans, Dizzy Online, Honorable Bandits, Kitty Rocks, any of them that you watch, Keanu. I can't name them all. IX War Dog, whoever you follow, they should have something to show you because they have access to the preview build over on Microsoft side of things. I don't. I just found a way to try to download it, but I can't get into it. I don't know. So I'm going to talk to the team about that. And there isn't one on PlayStation, unfortunately. I would love a test build over here, but sadly there isn't one. Another set of good news, in my opinion, is that now certain shotguns, specifically the KS-23 and the sawed-off, will be secondary weapons. So you can bring in a shotgun as a backup weapon as well as your SG-1, ADR, AK, whatever it is you like to use. I think that is fantastic. And they also said that next week, during the next dev stream, there is even more news to come. They couldn't squeeze it all in today, so stay tuned for next week, and I'll fill you in on what else these new news is. They seem very, very excited to tell us something, and I honestly don't know what it is, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, so for today, that is it for me, everybody. Again, I am deeply sorry for no videos over the past week or so, but now you know why. But kindly do drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it or found it helpful. It is tremendously helpful to get the video put into the algorithm. Same thing with leaving comments. Don't forget to consider subscribing as well for more Vigor content. I would love to hit 22K by the end of this year. I'm less than 400 subs away. We could do it, guys. We could do it. 92% of you guys that watch me are not currently subscribed, which is hard for me to fathom. That's a really big number. So yeah, if you like the content, kindly hit subscribe. You can always unsub later. Lastly, you can follow me over on Twitter @AfflictedGamer, and I'll see you very soon in the next video or out here in the Outlands.
Hey!
Oh, also, new mementos are coming as well. See you in the next one, guys.